Good morning. In this video, we are going to discuss about the importance of microscope in the hematology practical in physiology. Microscope is one of the important tool used in the hematology practicals. You should know the basics of the microscope, then only you can easily do the hematology practicals. What's parts of the microscope? Eyepiece. This is the eyepiece. Body tube. The top one is the eyepiece. It has the magnification power is 10x. Located on the top of the body tube. This is the body tube. This is the eyepiece. This magnification power is 10x. These are the objective lenses. So, three types of the objective lens: 10x, 40x and 100x. 10x used for the low power, 40x used for the high power, 100x used for the oil immersion objective. So, located on the nose piece at the bottom of the body tube. The nose piece. This is the nose piece. It holds the objective lenses. This objective lenses. It is helpful to rotate the objective lenses for the magnification. It is located on the bottom of the body tube. Arm. This is the arm. It supports the upper part of the microscope. It is always used to carry the microscope. When carrying the microscope, always have one hand on the arm, another hand on the base of the microscope. So use the two hands for the carrying the microscope from the one place to the another place. Base support the whole microscope. It is also helpful to carry the microscope from the one place to the another place. This is the stage. The main function of the stage is support the slide or specimen that we can use for the viewing in the microscope. The stage clip. This is a stage clip. The two clips present each side of the stage hole. The stage clip is helpful to hold the slide in the correct position. So usually one on each side of the hole. Stage opening, this central hole, allow the light to pass from the light source to the slide. So light source, this is the inbuilt light source. Some old microscopes, it has the mirror, concave mirror used for the low power and high power objective. Plain mirror is used for the oil immersion objectives. Provide the necessary light for the viewing the specimen, usually either mirror or illuminator. This is the illuminator. The old microscopes, it has the mirror, concave or plain mirror. It sends the light through the stage opening through the diaphragm. Condenser located just above the iris diaphragm. Main function of the condenser is the focus the light rays to the object. Focus in the condensing the light. It is helpful to the resolving the image. So condenser should be lowest for the low power objective lenses. Slightly elevated position in the high power objective lenses. Condenser fully raised for the oil immersion objectives. So condenser is adjusted according to the lens we are using, objective lens we are using. The diaphragm is located below the condenser. It has the lever located below the stage opening, below the condenser. It regulates the amount of light that can enter into the condenser to the slide. So diaphragm is slightly open for the low power objective lens, partially open for the high power objective lenses. Iris diaphragm is fully open for the oil immersion objectives. So these are the adjustments are very, very important to focus the slide. So this is the coarse adjustment knob. The coarse adjustment knob raises and lowers the stage or objective lenses. It is helpful to the approximate focusing of the object. The fine adjustment knob used after using the coarse adjustment knob. This is a fine adjustment knob. So first use the coarse adjustment. If we focus approximately, then only we can use the fine adjustment knob. It is useful for the exact focusing of the object. Working distance is the distance between the objective lens and slide. So the working distance for the low power objective is the 16 millimeter. See, 16 millimeter. High power objective, it is 4 millimeter. The oil immersion objective, it is less than 2 millimeter. Less than 2 millimeter. So this working distance is approximately we can helpful to focus the slide and object. Microscopic adjustments according to the objective lens. For the low power, we can use the concave mirror. The old microscope means the microscope having the illuminator means no need to adjust the mirror, and condenser should be lowest position. Iris should diaphragm partially open. For high power objective lens, we routinely use the concave mirror for the old microscope. Newer microscope, no need to adjust the light source. Condenser is midway, slightly raised. Iris diaphragm half open. Here slightly open, this is half open. The oil immersion objective, condenser should be in the highest position. In the old microscope, we have to use the plain mirror. In the newer microscope, no need to adjust the light source. Condenser should be highest position. Iris diaphragm fully open. So because the light is more needed for the oil immersion objective, because then the objective hole aperture is very less in the oil immersion compared to the high power and low power. High power aperture size is more than the oil immersion objective, less than low power. Low power objective aperture size, opening lens size is the more. So we need the less light for the low power. High power intermediate light illumination. Oil immersion needs the fully illuminated light, so we keep the condenser highest position, iris diaphragm fully open. Some physical terms we should know, that is the numerical aperture means ratio of the diameter of the lens to focal length. Focal length is the numerical aperture. It is light gathering power of the lens. Light gathering power of the lens. The numerical aperture for the low power is the 0.30 and high power is 0.65. And oil immersion, it has a 1.30. So the light gathering power is more in the oil immersion compared to the low power and high power objectives. Resolution is ability to reveal the closely adjacent structural details, separate and distinct. In the human eye, resolution is ability to distinguish between the 0.25 millimeter. The light microscope has ability to reveal the distance is 0.25 micrometer. The electron microscope, the ability to reveal the two distinct structure is the 0.5 nanometer. Far focal is the technique. We can adjust the objective from one objective to the another objective. It will not change the focus. So suppose if we focus in the low power objective, we can directly convert it to the high power objective. Only we have to adjust the fine adjustment screw. Like that we can change from the high power objective to the oil immersion objective with help of the fine adjustment screw. That is the far focal technique. So summary, microscope is enlarge the image or object. It is routinely used in the hematology practicals. So you should know the microscopic adjustment for the different objective. That is important for the focusing of the images. Usually in the low power is routinely used for counting the WBC. High power is routinely used for the counting the RBC. Oil immersion routinely used for the counting the differential leukocyte count. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, share your friends. Thank you.